Hi Elasticsearch fans, before starting to your current course, you definitely have to view that lecture. That will help you to understand the structure, lectures and upgrades, so you would be able to find exact material you are interested at. So, the course starts from Elasticsearch Basics. Here, all begins from preparing a lab local environment using Docker and Elasticsearch 7th version. After that, there is a separate lecture devoted to Elasticsearch 8 version, but you have to treat it as a continuation of lecture related to the 7th version. So if you are interested in Elasticsearch 8 version, you still have to pass the lecture Lab Environment Run Elasticsearch 7 using Docker, and only then take a lecture How to work with Docker and Elasticsearch 8. Elasticsearch Basics section also covers such important themes as Elasticsearch data structure, mapping, tokenizers, and analyzers. After that, you have two big sections: Advanced Search System and Recommendation System. Current sections are not related, so you can view them in any order. In the section related to the search system, you will know how to build a simplified version of Booking.com using Elasticsearch, while at Recommendation System, I will show you how you can build a recommendation model in a rather simple and a fast way without any machine learning, but using Elasticsearch engine. Both sections are actual for Elasticsearch 7 and 8 versions, and in both cases realization is performed using raw JSON Elasticsearch queries. The next small section is related to Elasticsearch and programming language integration, but from a high architecture perspective. Please don't miss the current part. As the next step, you have to define which programming language you prefer. In case you are using a PHP programming language, then go to the section PHP plus Symfony plus Elasticsearch and look the whole videos related to microservice application built upon PHP 7th version, Symfony 4.4 and Elasticsearch 7. Then, if you are interested in PHP 8 or Symfony 5, view the lecture Upgrade to PHP 8 and Symfony 5.4. In case you want to use Elasticsearch 8 version instead of 7th edition, go forward with the lecture Upgrade Elasticsearch 8 Security Disabled. And finally, if you want security to be enabled at Elasticsearch 8 and you're studying with the lecture Upgrade Elasticsearch 8 Turn on Security. For developers who prefer Python, the learning road is quite similar. Stick with the section Python plus Flask plus Elasticsearch and look at whole videos related to microservice application built upon Python version 3.8 and Flask version 2.0 with Elasticsearch 7. And only then continue with video Upgrade Python to 3.11 and Flask 2.3 if you are interested at last versions of Flask and Python by itself. And in the end, go forward with lectures related to Elasticsearch Upgrade to 8th version and turning on security option upon it. In both PHP and Python world, I can already announce some bad news. Current video was created on the 12th of May 2023, and in that moment, despite that Elasticsearch was released a year ago, the most popular integration Elasticsearch libraries are still not adjusted to 8th version environment. So in case you are not forced to use a security stack or you don't need the latest Elasticsearch 8 features related to native vector search or natural language processing, then it is still possible to use Elasticsearch 8 version. But more about it in coding lectures related to Elasticsearch 8 upgrade. For Java fans, the situation looks a little bit better. Java developers have to look at whole videos related to microservice application built upon Java 11th version with Spring Boot 2nd 1 version and Elasticsearch 7. Then go forward with video related to one huge update where Java language upgraded to the 17th version and Spring Boot is upgraded to the third version that allows to work also with Elasticsearch 8 version according using Spring Data Elasticsearch package with last 5th version generation. But again, life is not without problems. At first, 5th version of Spring Data Elasticsearch package is relatively fresh. There are still not so many examples on internet how to use it properly. And there were a lot of different non-compatible changes here. Another thing that Spring Boot version 3 uses Jakarta namespace instead of JavaX, and as a result many libraries equal SpringFox that I was using previously seems not going to support the change in closest future. That is the reason why SpringFox Swagger was replaced with Open API library within current upgrade also. In case Elasticsearch 8 and security options, here are good news. Set Spring Boot version with Elasticsearch Spring Data Fuse package support a coding integration, which is covered at lecture Elasticsearch 8 turn on security at Java section. That is all from my side. Thank you for your attention, have a pleasant learning, and please, if you are satisfied with the course, don't forget about giving positive opinions.